Most underrated players in Prem, from Andreas Christensen to Illan Meslier. Spend enough time watching football in a public space, be it at the pub or inside a stadium, and you will overhear snippets of conversations. One of the most popular talking points after a few pints is underrated players. Everyone believes they have spotted something others haven't, and, inevitably, they want to share their wisdom. The world and their dog are aware of Mohamed Salah's form at the moment, but Match of the Day does not show the intricacies that John from the Dog and Fox has noted. So, who are these players that only the true fans appreciate? Well, Daily Star Sport has compiled a handy list of 10 names you can trot out next time you need to show examples of your footballing brain. Andreas Christensen. Chelsea's defense has been revolutionized by Thomas Tuchel. The Blues have kept 16 clean sheets in the Premier League under the German manager. Coincidentally, they have conceded the same number of goals in total since he replaced Frank Lampard in January. While the likes of Cesar Azpilicueta and Antonio Rudiger have received their dues for this run of form, Christensen hasn't. The Danish international is a quiet and understated presence in the heart of Chelsea's defense, but that shouldn't diminish his importance. Chelsea have 5 clean sheets in the Premier League this season. Christensen has played the full 90 minutes in each of them. Liverpool are the only league team to score while he's been in the side in 2021-22 so far. Abdoulaye Doucouré. After the unfulfilled ambition of the Carlo Ancelotti years, Everton have gone back to basics under Rafa Benitez this season. Their organized, workmanlike 4-4-2 formation has benefited Doucouré in particular, with the French midfielder hugely impressive in the center of the pitch. Doucouré is a brilliant all-rounder, a true athlete who thrives with the freedom to play the box-to-box role. The results have been seismic. Doucouré has returned 2 goals and 4 assists already this season, more than he managed in the entirety of the 2020-21 campaign. Who is the most underrated player in the Premier League? Have your say in the comments section below. Pablo Fornals has started every Premier League game for West Ham this season, and after picking up an assist and 2 goals in the first 3 matches, he has settled into a more under-the-radar role. The Argentine was previously seen as a flashy, creative attacking midfielder, but Fornals has shown this season that he has the work rate to fit David Moyes' system. The 25-year-old pops up all over the Hammers' midfield, knitting together play and directing traffic, knowing he has Declan Rice and Tomas Soucek behind him to mop up. Max Kilman. When Kilman first broke onto the scene with Wolves, his background in futsal was enough to pique the interest of fans. Having broken through last season, Kilman is now firmly established in the Wolves' defense under new boss Bruno Lage. The 24-year-old has played every minute in the Premier League so far this campaign, with his composure and eye for a pass particularly impressive. The fact he is keeping the previously entrenched Willy Boly out of the side shows the level he has reached. Illan Meslier. Leeds have endured a poor start to the campaign, but their young goalkeeper continues to impress nonetheless. Meslier is still only 21 years old, which makes him a clear outlier in a league which generally opts for experience over youth between the posts. The Frenchman's consistency is shown by the fact that, in March, he broke Joe Hart's record of 7 Premier League shutouts before the age of 21. He has been busy this season, making 31 saves in just 8 games, 4 more than the next nearest goalkeeper, Kasper Schmeichel. Ariel Ramu has been around the block in the Premier League and has now made 210 appearances in the competition, yet he is still underappreciated. He may not play like a player schooled in Barcelona's famed La Masia Academy, but he is absolutely vital to Ralph Hasenhüttl's Southampton's side. The battle-hardened Spaniard is a brilliant ball winner and master of the tactical foul. It makes him a nuisance for opponents and a target for abuse from opposing fans, but he is exactly the sort of player you want on your team. The fact he is wearing the Saints armband with James Ward-Prowse suspended shows his standing on the South Coast. Johnny Evans. When Evans was sold by Manchester United in 2015, they were not expecting him to go from strength to strength. But the defender, who cost Leicester City just £3 million in 2018, has proven to be one of the best bargains in the league's recent history. The Northern Ireland international is a hugely important leader at the heart of the Foxes' defense. His experience of 92 clean sheets in 327 Premier League appearances shouldn't be underestimated. Positional intelligence is not something that is easy to quantify, but the 33-year-old undoubtedly has it in bundles. Leicester sold Harry Maguire to United for £80 million. They replaced him for a fraction of that price, and it has proven to be money well spent. Chris Wood. Burnley manager Sean Dyche would probably nominate each and every one of his players for this article, but Wood is the best candidate of the lot. The New Zealand striker is a familiar face in the Premier League, but rarely has his praises sung. His statistics suggest that he should. Wood is Burnley's all-time top scorer in the Premier League and has scored at least 10 league goals in each of the past 4 seasons. He is therefore a part of an exclusive club which also includes Salah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Harry Kane, Alexander Lacazette, Son Heung-min, Raheem Sterling and Jamie Vardy. Bernardo Silva is a player who cost £45 million and has played in the Premier League for 4 years. It is hard to be underrated. But when you play for a team as packed with world-class players as Silva, it can be hard to stand out and earn your plaudits. The diminutive Portuguese midfielder is certainly doing that this season, though. Silva has emerged as one of the top performers for Pep Guardiola's side this campaign, playing further back as part of the midfield. He has 2 goals and an assist in the league so far, but it is his tenacity and willingness to do the dirty work that has stood out. Lucas Fabianski has long been a consistent goalkeeper at Premier League level, but he still manages to fly under the radar. Like his Polish compatriot Wojciech Szczęsny, Fabianski spent his early years at Arsenal. And like Szczęsny, he has since gone on to bigger and better things elsewhere. While he will never top the league for clean sheets, West Ham fans know just how good Fabianski is. The 36-year-old is one of the most consistent goalkeepers in the division and has been one of the reasons behind West Ham's upturn in form under Moyes in recent years.